Hey guys, welcome back to another Arc Extinction Survival episode over here on the server. This is going to be episode 5. It's Mr. Poke Games, or Poke if you prefer. But for today's episode, obviously my hotbar is a little different, and also the house is going to look a bit different. That's why I'm starting it outside. As I said last time, off camera, I decided to do a little work on the house because at the end of the last episode, we ended it off. I'd started working on the layout a bit. You guys saw how the resource collection worked and how exactly I was doing it. So I want to bring you guys over inside the base, and we're going to go ahead and take a look around as far as what I did off camera. Nothing too interesting happened as far as my inventory or items or anything like that. I mean, my hide gloves broke. Sorry, I'm too used to calling them gauntlets. I got some stuff in my inventory, but that's mostly just resources. Besides the sickle, but that's because I collected some fiber, which I will explain. For those that don't know where I got the sickle, it was from a raptor claws drop, so I was doing a lot of those. Take him off and put water back on. There we are. Aha. But as we enter the base, it's going to look very different. Did a lot of work off camera. Got a compost bin over here. Start making fertilizer that we can use later. As I hear raptor claws. And then we're walking inside. I went ahead and started my next episode. Alright, let's see. Got the hallway here. I mean, no, they can't hear you. Wolf and Austin are both on the server, but their audio won't be coming through for this one. I'm giving Austin a break. Yes, technically speaking. But if you turn left here, if you guys remember, I don't know what I'm going to do with the end of the hallway space there, but if you come in here, this is the storage room. Nothing crazy in here so far, but I mean, I did make a few more large storages and I labeled them all. I mean, these two are labeled specifically for raptor claws. I'll probably need to make more just because all the items that you get from him is kind of crazy. I put extra stuff that I got from raptor claws in here, plus some narco berries because all the narcotics I couldn't make at the moment. Eat some food, and then obviously you see this area as well. I might make it a secret hidden area because I honestly have no clue what to do with it. But if you're wondering why I left this the way that it was, you'll understand in a second. Obviously, this room is going to be our with smithy, fabricator, chemistry bench, like our crafting room is what I'll call it. And this is the smelting room, or just for bigger items, because I'm planning on putting the probably some of the bigger industrial items in here, like industrial forge, industrial grinder, and maybe arc replicator once we get that. Obviously, I have a few refining forges over here in the corner, but they don't take up a lot of space. I mean, this place seems very big, but I promise you guys, once I get things like vaults, the industrial forge, and everything else, it's going to make this place seem a lot smaller. I mean, even with the walls, like if you're wondering why the hallways are so big and why I have this, it's because so I can have dinos going through my house. If I need to, like if I'd make a metal run or something, my dino can come all the way inside the house and go straight to the forge. Even if it's something as big as a quetz, it should still be able to come in. So that's why I did that. So that at least for the main rooms, like for the crafting room and for the smelting room, I should be able to fly a dino all the way in. So that should definitely help with that. Now, if you're wondering why this one's a little bit smaller, well, it's because one, security. And 2, because I made stone staircases, which I will show the crafting recipe for. It's actually, relatively cheap. And then I worked on the second floor only because I looked a bit bare bones if I didn't. I know I said I'd work on that with you guys a little bit this episode, but I have different plans. So I put in the extra time off camera, and I needed 173. I made just enough on the dot stone ceilings in order to cover the whole second floor. And obviously the area looks a bit different, but that's because I'm gonna leave that open. You guys know what I'm referring to. Please don't want him hitting. But this whole area I plan to use and split up in a few different rooms. Like, this isn't all going to be one open space. I'm going to cut it off into different rooms. I plan to make a living room-ish area. I plan to make an operative bathroom. And obviously there's going to be stuff with irrigation later for an industrial cooker and probably a bit of water reservoir for a tap so we don't have to go anywhere to get our water back. We can just do it straight from the base, which would be very convenient. You guys are going to probably wonder how exactly I'm going to get all that in here, but I promise you I have some ideas. Actually, no, I need this open because that directly involves this episode. But as far as plans for this episode, in case anybody's curious, I'm planning on making that Inkley saddle that I said I'd make at the for last episode. So sorry about that. I actually forgot about it towards the end. In all honesty, but at the same time, here we're going to be doing a lot this episode, and I ended up making a few delivery crates off camera, and you guys probably saw that in my inventory. Because we're going to be sending our friend Wolf a care package. And in return, he'll be sending one to us. So, that'll be at the end of the episode, though. At least right now, we're going to be doing a few things. One, I wanted to show you guys the base, which I did. We're going to work a little bit on the second floor today, but not much. Like I said, we're going to be doing it and probably spacing it out between episodes rather than just doing it all in one. Just because that way it's just not all building episodes. Because I know last episode was a building episode, so I'm not going to try and make it drag on too much for you guys. I mean, this is a massive base, but I also don't want to do it all off camera because that's a lot of time I've spent on the server. Yeah, just a second. But we're going to go ahead, and as you guys can see, I have some blueprints in here. By the way, I got another Ascendant Crossbow blueprint. It's going to be impossible to make that. Like, look at the resources for that. Like, there's no human possible way I can craft that. But for the 685% 0.5, I can craft that. That's a god tier Ascendant Crossbow blueprint, because for a 685.5% blueprint, it only requires 2600 fiber, 500 metal, and 700 wood. That's freaking crazy. That's more than I could have hoped for. But you guys had seen that in a past episode when I got it. But the fact that we're crafting it with our crafting skill, please be good. RNG, please be my favor. 755.3. Let's go. I think that's the max. Alright, according to Austin, we did get the limit. So we now have the best Ascendant Crossbow one could have. Oh, and I did make some more narco rares off camera, for those that are curious, because we got our thing, got our table. Stone arrows are stupid cheap. Yeah, I could probably find them. Yep, right there. 2 fiber, 1 flint, 2 thatch. And then I had all those extra narcotics the wolf gave me, plus I made a few. I think I made like 120 or something like that. But you guys saw that from the previous episode. Now, got that done. So, next episode we are crafting skill bonus 811.5%. Okay. I mean, I'll appreciate it. But dang. I got super lucky with that. I'm not complaining though, believe me. I'm not complaining. And I'm going to be trading off the 608% to either Austin or Wolf. I already put what I wanted out there, so we'll see what the offers are. I say get a from Austin. Because what I thought I'd do. Basically, well, you're sending it via delivery crate, and I'm sending yours via delivery crate. And I'm going to record it, so I have to have integrity. So basically what I requested from them, because I thought about what I needed, and this is also really good, okay? Because the max you can have on a crossbow is 755%. So, I mean, they're part of what they could ask me to make it for them with my high crafting skill, but that would cost extra. And also, you know, same day delivery. No, that's a joke. But, yeah, if they wanted me to use my crafting skill, then I can. That's one reason I got it so high. It's because if we did a system like this, then, hey, I'm in business. Also, I just realized, it's really sad, but this other ascending crossbow that I have is going to just become I'm just going to end up using it for... Why am I having such a brain fart? Grappling hooks. Which I ended up doing on Valguero as well. It's just really sad. Because you're using something that's ascending quality for a task so simple. But now that we have that crafted, that's one thing I prepared. And I also did this, because like I said, I meant to do it last episode, so I figured I'd get the materials ready. For the Inky saddle, it's 140 fiber, 260 hide, and 10 metal. Which was super easy. Like, I'm very lucky the saddle was not hard to make. Let's see. Can I not, though? Sorry guys, I'm multitasking in the background as well. And now for the fabricator, I also got prepared off camera because we already had all the materials. From our past couple episodes, we literally gotten everything we needed. It was just putting it all together. Alright, now it's just getting it all down. So let's go ahead and put our saddle and our Inky. Dude, I can't wait to use this crossbow. It took 2 shots from a 200% to take down an Inky. Granted, he was level 35, but I can't wait to see what a 755% does to a snow owl. This is gonna be fun. I don't even care that I don't have a long rifle right now. I don't need an ascended long rifle when I have this crossbow. Also, trank darts and trank arrows have 2 different effects when it comes to impact damage and narcotic damage over time. Or not narcotic damage, but narcotic effect over time is a more better way to word that. What's a corrupt heart? I'm guessing, I think that's an item I need for bosses, right? Yeah. Glad I got a few of this. No, I just remembered that because like when I used to play in Extinction, I just saw it in my bird's inventory. I mean, it's been a while, but I could recognize it as a boss item. Let's see, smithy paste. Oh wait, I like how I came over here, looked at him, leveled him up, but didn't throw the saddle on him. Alright, that's for a thorny dragon. Here. Oh, it starts with A, and I was looking down. I'm sorry, guys. I've needed to scroll down for stuff in my inventory so much. Now this man's just... Yeah. He's not a high level, so I'll need to level him up some more before he's actually usable, but... Still cool. Honestly, still cool. And if I get some Ascendant Saddles from him before the Rapid Claws event ends, then I will definitely take that and throw it on him. We'll end up using him later. And he'll be good. He'll be good for helping us get metal and stuff. And considering where our base is, I mean, it'll pretty. He should be pretty useful to us. Not planning on using him this episode necessarily. I'll be testing him off camera though. See his resource collection. Excuse me. Let's see now. For the fabricator. Keep scrolling around the inventory looking at stuff. Where do I want this? Because the smithy's right there, and I'm not going to put it next to the smithy. I mean, I could, but... It just... Yeah, I'd rather place it against the wall. I'm going to try and keep the industrial stuff separate. It probably is convenient. Oh, okay, wow. Lag got me there. Because I'm only tapping my arrow keys. Ooh. Nope, never mind. It's not close enough to... that doesn't look right. You know, I can actually use that as a point of reference. Yep, perfect. I forgot about that. That's why I like all the tech items and higher advanced items, because I can tell when it's going into the wall. Yep, perfect, and it's right against it. And now, actually, I need to make some gasoline to get that working, so give me just a second. Don't need to do any cuts, guys. I mean, we already have so much gasoline. Just gotta remember which one it's in. This one? Yeah. Alright. 200, and then some hide from my bird. Okay, there we are. Don't know what's causing my frames to drop so much. But, okay. We're not going to need that much. I believe when you're making gasoline, it consumes more oil than it does hide. I need to go get some more... Oh, no we don't. Cool, we have enough wood. Once we have an industrial forage, a lot of this will be simplified. That'll probably be the first thing I make with the fabricator, to be honest. That'd be the goal, at least. Probably there'll be a few episodes before I actually have it made. There we are. Just thinking about all that scrap metal that I have cooking, if I should spread it out. But it'll be fine. Also, the game's really lagging on me, so if this rate's taking a second. Don't know why it's lagging at all, but that's fine. We'll give it a few minutes. We have a lot of scrap metal cooking, guys. I killed a lot of enforcers and stuff off camera. While I was collecting resources and doing some stuff. Because it took me a long time to get all the stone for this base. And you guys saw where I got it last time. But flew over there and got myself some more wood, thatch, stone. I didn't get a whole lot of metal, but I did smelt up whatever I had. And I think I left most of it in my smithy, so let me go ahead and move it to my fabricator. I mean, honestly, whenever you get a fabricator, a smithy kind of becomes irrelevant. Except to make grappling hooks and some ammo. I don't think I used it for much else. Actually, no, flax stuff. I remember using it for flax stuff as well. Let me go ahead and move that engram while we're waiting for different things. Because I gotta wait for it to finish turning that into gasoline. I'm stopping mid-thought because I'm thinking, but... no, that's rapid glass stuff, but... No. Yeah, that's it, right? Come on now. Can I clear that off? No, I'll put it as well. And I don't think I... Wait, it wasn't there. Wasn't it? No, it was in this one. I kept it away. That was why I kept it away from the ghillie stuff. I was glad I put all the armor in one place. That's why it threw me off. Like I said, I will have it more organized. Given time. Honestly, by the time we have vaults, it'd be so much easier. It's just when it comes to large storage boxes, it's just... There's so little space in there that's a little inconvenient, to say the least. Definitely need to take the polymer, definitely need to take that. Funny enough, we can actually get rid of them and make a vault soon. Then once we have a vault, everything should become simplified. Hopefully. I can hope, but, you know. It's Ark. It can never be too simple. Oh wait, let's not do that. I'm so used to having to go to the menu. I have a ton of cementing paste, guys. So the only thing I might have to gather off camera is going to be metal. Well, also some polymer. I'm going to need probably a bit more polymer. Just get silica pillars in there. I think we need spark powder in there for the chemistry bench. Though I think we'll need 100, so I don't think that's enough. I'll just carry a stack of 100 over. Put the oil in there. Be nice whenever I can finally use this. But I figured a good goal of this episode would be to craft all these items and show you guys what I was up to, basically, between episodes. And then we could send a package off over to Wolf. Let's see. Get a little more better. Look at that, I already got 40 gasoline. That's more than this machine will probably ever need. Here we are. We sort it. That's fine. I need to find out where to get obsidian on this map, honestly. Well, more electronics than we'll ever need. But we're still going to need to make polymer. Even though, technically speaking, killing corrupted dinos would give us polymer. Actually, no, then technically not. If we had enough of the corrupted, then we could technically speaking, we could use that as an alternative if we had enough storage spaces in our fabricator. We'll see. Let's go to crafting. Yeah, no, I need like 300 more polymer. How high do the corrupted nodules stack? So I need 5 spaces per 100. That's not bad though, because you'd only need 20 spaces. That sounds like a lot, guys, but not. But technically speaking, that means you could use corrupted nodules as an alternative to craft the industrial forge, because you'd only need 2,500 metal, stacks of 300. I mean, math checks out. You could. Maybe not everybody would, but I mean, you could. Would fill up most of the spaces just to make the one item, though. You definitely wouldn't want to do it for the industrial grinder, though. I don't think you could. But for the forge, you could. For the chemist branch, you could. Just thinking about that, because I don't even know where to find obsidian on this map, but I know alternatives. And sometimes it's all you need. I can make a grill right now, though. I'm actually half tempted. Because it doesn't take much. And it'd be way faster. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Well, it's not taking away anything valuable to me, actually. Crystal's super easy. There's crystals everywhere around. Metal ingots, I'm going to just have to wait for them to smelt. Oil, I have basically infinite of. And cementing paste. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make it. We'll make our first industrial item. I said it'd be the forge, but honestly, a faster... we run out of food so quickly on this server that a more efficient way of getting it is kind of invaluable. Don't know where I'm going to put it, though. Actually, I do know where I'm going to put it. Break this. I'm going to put it right here next to my dinosaur gate, and you're probably going to wonder why I'm not putting it in the other room. And it's because I want it to be closer to my exit so I can just grab food before I head out, rather than having to walk into a bunch of my rooms. Like this both looks and is fun, because that way I can just grab some food before I get on my dinos. And let me see, there should be some more oil now. Not oil, sorry, gasoline. And now that I got that, don't tell me. Yeah, I did. I swear I dragged over the right thing, but I'm just gonna blame it on lag. I saw the thing on my screen and I was like, no, that can't be right. But no, I dragged that over instead of this because, yeah. Alright, let's put this over here. Right there. And you should have a lot of cooked food on you. Not cooked, sorry, raw food on I need to go on a killing spree with my RG after this. And then put a lot of it in this preserving bin. And then we'll have food for quite a while. As you can see, I already have a stack on me. But honestly, this having a more efficient way for a more efficient supply of food is going to help us a lot. Especially when we're in the wasteland. Although I am running low on water, so food is covered. But now I just need to work on irrigation. That'll probably be an entire episode, just so you guys know. Because that'll be interesting. But I'm gonna save that for ways in the future, because in order for us to be able to do that, I don't know, actually I might do that off camera. I might do the basic setup of the pipes off camera, even though I didn't do it in the last series, just because it's going to take so long to get everything the way that I need it to be in order for it to reach my base. So, I'll think about it. And we'll see. But, Wolf, are you ready to go ahead and send a delivery? Or do you need a minute? I said it. Gilly. Because I'm flying down to get some water, and then once I'm hydrated, I'll fly back up to my base, and I'll be ready to give you some, or give you your Gilly. Because I'll give you whatever extra pieces I have along with the blueprints. And in case anybody's curious as to why I'm doing this, it's because he loves Gilly. I mean, I love flak. And I'm only wearing Gilly because it keeps me cool at the moment. But I'd rather wear flak. Even on Magaro, you guys could tell because he was always wearing it. He likes Gilly armor, so. And considering Rapid Class is about to disappear, I thought it'd be fine if I'd pass it along. So I already have the pieces that I need. Because I almost have a full set of Gilly. And even if it breaks on me, I can just repair it. So I'm not sweating it too much. At least not right this second. Plus, since I'm giving it to him, worst comes to worst, we can just make a trade and he can make some stuff for me, so. If the beaver dams are regenerated, I might be grabbing one of those as well. Oh, by the way, I died down here, guys. That's why you're seeing the beam. Fun story about that, but server crash. Pretty much. This kind of was the bane of Austin's existence. Because he lost a chemistry bench and all the materials he had. And I thought I lost everything too. But then I was kind of came to a mental breakthrough. Because I thought about it for a minute. And I was like, well, I have no clue where I was at when I died, so I had no clue where to go from there. Because I needed to start from scratch. And then it dawned on me that I didn't have any fiber, and I'd gone on a fiber run. And then I immediately knew to come down here. Why are you just so stupid? You can't win. It tried. I'm gonna fly back up to my base, and then I'm gonna type in those coords you gave me. I might pause the video feed because that would actually wait. The coords actually close to your base. I'll take that as a yes. So I'm gonna pause the video feed because Austin can watch the video. And as much as I want to watch it on camera, they have problems with one another, so I'd rather not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show myself placing down the supply crate. I'm going to show myself placing down a supply crate, and I'm going to show myself putting the items in, but immediately when it asks me to type in coords, I'm going to pause the video feed, type them in, send it off, and immediately cut the video feed back. So it'll only take a second, guys, but it's for security of one on the server, so I don't have a problem with it. Some people like privacy, you gotta respect it. Although Austin's not a big fan of that rule. Privacy. I really want to say something right now, but I can't. No, it's really sad. Well, here, I'm gonna do a cut for when I'm back to my base, because for some reason I'm having a hard time finding it and I don't know why. So, I'll see you guys back in a second. Alright guys, and we're back. So, right as I was flying over to my base, because I wanted to wait till I landed to restore the feed, basically his package literally arrived when I did, which is really cool. He sent me a ton of food too, thank you. Food, mijo berries, and potatoes. Or as it's called, sabaroot. I will. Hey man, I appreciate it. I'm gonna throw it all in my preserving bin. That way it'll hold for quite a while. So considering I just threw a bunch of stuff in my industrial grill, we're definitely going to have all the food that we need for quite a while. So I'm going to be appreciative of that fact. Though we are filling up this pretty fast. Alright, let's see. What was the last thing? Oh, separate. There it is. It's just because it was a single item that I hadn't seen. Cool. And now... Oh, I forgot to grab the acidic gilly from the room when I was in there. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that. So we're going to go ahead and send him a... These are actually very high tier blueprints. 450.6 helmet, 376.4 chest piece. Like, these are very good pieces of armor. And they're not actually hard to make. And then I'll send him the apprentice ghillie boots I have as well. They're alright. But the rest is really high quality, so... But knowing him, I know he's going to work to make it. I would not bother with ghillie, but this man would. That's why I'm passing it over. Alright, let's go and put this down. That is super sick, actually. Looks like it has a, what's the name? I was going to say kickball, but it looks like something... It looks like... Oh, I know what it looks like. It looks like a glossy soccer ball. That's what it looks like. Like when you, you know, when you're a kid and you're kicking around in the grass. That's what it kind of looks like. The gas bag that's in it, at least. That's funny. Alright, so, yeah, that's cool. It has 200, not 200, geez, if it had 200 spaces, that would be broken. But it has 5,000 weight limit. Let's go and pass this stuff along. Deploy balloon. I'm guessing the second I click deploy is when it's going to ask for chords. Sure, why not? Let's just do this. Because I know I'm not going to wear this as well. Let's do that. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video feed, guys. And as soon as it's sent off, I'll bring it right back. I just don't want Austin to see the chords. That's quite the only reason why. Alright. Now I'm back. So just so you guys know what I did, the reason I'm still technically at that screen is because I actually had to add a point on my map. I'm not going to open my map, and I actually should delete that point for future reference. Because if I open my map while it does it, it's going to show the point. So I'm going to wait till after the recording and I'll fix that. But you basically need to select a point that you have. And then by holding E on it, you go to locations. And you can select whatever it is. And then after you do, it's inflating. I don't see it increasing. It is increasing a little bit, actually. Oh, and it's gone. Alright, it should be on its way. That's really cool. Question is, if I use a spyglass, how long until it's out of my eyesight? You could actually, I could see everything. I could see the carry weight and everything just by staring at it. That's crazy. 5,000 weight. Hmm. You guys there? Question mark. Oh, you guys just both went. You guys went so quiet it sounded like the freaking Xbox party broke. Anyway. That's where it is? Are you serious? No. Alright guys, there's something I need to see. I'll I want to do this, but I know the consequences of doing it. I really want to follow that, but at the same time I'm not going to. I'll leave it be. If Wolf wants to show me, he will. Let's see. I just saw this, basically, the drop just glitched through the map, but that's funny. Let's see. Got that. I think I know what I want to ask from y'all in order for, you got, for the 608% crossbow, I want whoever does it first will get it. That's going to be my rule for this. I'm going to say this while I'm on camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and roll off the episode. I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but this is actually the length of episode I would like to do normally. It's just it's normally not possible. So for next episode, you guys will probably have heard the outcome already, but for the first person to fill, because a supply crate, you can fill it with up to 5,000 weight, okay? First person to fill one up with metal and send it over gets it. That's actually not a lot, all things considered. And I don't mean scrap metal, I mean actually smelted, which actually wouldn't matter either way because it's a 1-to-1 ratio. But stacks of 300, that's actually not bad if you do the math. But that's what I'm requesting. 5,000 weight worth of metal, which you should have enough spaces to do. Because there's 25 spaces and a 5,000 cap, so good luck to whoever can do it first. You cut out, and I didn't hear a word. Okay. I said... All I said was whoever sent it first, because that's a freaking broken ass blueprint. And I cussed. You know what? I tried. Right at the end too. I might cut it up. We'll see. Try to be good. But I mean, if you don't want to pay the metal, you don't have to. That's just the offer I'm putting down for this. Because otherwise, you're giving it to RNG to find one that's just as good, and that's fine with me. You do you. Because even if you get one that's at high quality, there's no guarantee it's actually craftable. And it's a high quality one that actually is craftable. And to me, that's invaluable, but maybe it's not to you. Okay. He's saying is everything's craftable, so give me just a second. I'm going to read you off a blueprint that I got. That's better than the one that I even used to craft this max crossbow. I have a 712.8% crossbow that I got from Raptor Claws. But I mean 17,000 fiber. 3,400 metal, and 5,000 wood. That's no. Could you? Does an RG have that much inventory space though? Huh? It's okay. All dino inventories are limited. That's not a little amount of material. So if you say so, then I'll take it that it's possible. But I mean, Well, according to Austin, it's possible. So if you guys would rather purchase that one, then by all means. But I'm not doing it. I'm not crafting that. So rather than the 608%, if you want to purchase a 721, have at it. I'm not going to make that at all. I'm good. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This was episode 5, I believe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.